Okay, this is Mr. Mulliken from Mr. Mulliken's Marvelous Mathematics. Here is some help with the Pearson quick checks from last week's assignments. And I already created a student account so I can log in and try them out. So first, I already attempted 13-6. I already clicked on it, so it says in progress. And so notice I click on this in progress tab and I can do 13-6, developing a volume formula. I can click on it. Something I did notice, something happened with Pearson, something not good, but it assigned 11 topics. Now, I did not actually assign 11 topics. I'm not sure what happened, but what I am actually going to grade is just this one right here where it says developing a volume formula quick check. So that's what I'm going to click on, and that's what I'm going to go over today. So I'm going to hit start. So it says, what is the volume of the rectangular prism? And so I want to solve this problem. So it's 16 square yards. What that means is the length and the width, or the base, is 16. So the volume is just going to be the base of 16 times your height of 2. So 16 times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Write the 2, carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So it's 32. And it's actually going to be cubic yards because volume is always in cubic yards. And so I would click B. What is the volume of the rectangular prism? So once again, this is in square meters, 65 square centimeters. So that is the base. So I'm going to do 65 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Write the 5, carry the 2. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2 is 32. 325, and also cubic centimeters. I look for that right answer. I found it right here. What is the volume of the rectangular prism? Same thing, 80 square meters. So I have 80. It's 12 high, so it's 80 times 12. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Placeholder 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 8 is 8. I'm running out of room. 0, 6, 9, 960 cubic feet. So I find that answer and I click on it. Question 4, use the diagram of the ice cube tray below, shown below. Each small ice cube section has a base with an area of 20 square centimeters. What is the volume of all the ice cube sections in the tray? So I need to find the volume of one section, and then I can multiply that by the amount of sections there are. So if each has a square 20 square centimeters each one, so like this base right here would be 20. So to find the volume, it'd be 20 times 4. So the volume of one container would be 80. But I don't want just one. I want every single one. So I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 14 times 80. Now I'm going to do this fast way that we learned how to do math. I can just put a 0 here and I can just start multiplying. 8 times 4 is 32. Write the 2. Carry the 3. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. 1,120 cubic centimeters. I look and I find my answer. And question 5. 2 ovens have measurements as shown below. Which oven has a greater volume? How much greater? So this one's 576 times 15. Let's do the math real quick. 5 times 6 is 30, write the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 3 is 38, write the 8, carry the 3. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28. Now I look at oven B, 672 times 14. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28, write the 8, carry the 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 6 is 6. And I don't do this one because that was borrowed. I'm going to write the numbers over here because I'm running out of space. 8, 10, and I have to carry. So that's 7 plus 7 is 14. Oops. And I carry. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So I have 9,408. Something seems off. Oh, I forgot to do the 1 over here. Okay, that's why it's off. Okay, so I cross these off. 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 5 is 5. I add them up, and then I can subtract it from that big number. 0, 14, 15, 16, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I can subtract. So sometimes when you're working out the problems, you forget a step or you make a mistake, and that's why you just check your work, because then you can always find it out. 8 times 0 is 8. I borrow 8, 13, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 13 minus 6 is 7. And so I'm left with 768. Now I'm looking, oh, I have two different 768. So I look, oven B was the one that's bigger. So oven B is the one that's bigger. And something you should know, you have to submit tests. We practiced this in class before. Otherwise, the answers won't count. I'm going to submit my test. Hopefully I can get these right. And I did get them right. And so that would be an example of how to solve 13-6, developing a volume formula. And we're going to stop the video right here because I don't want to make it too long. We may make another one for the next lesson. Thank you for listening. I hope that helps you a little bit on your math journey.